Yo, what is going on, guys? Only Games here, back with you for another video, and today we're going to be showing off some concepts that we developed ourselves right before the 7th anniversary banners. These boys right here release in-game, and I'm very excited to show us, see what we're going to get for the anniversary in terms of animations and content, at least from the live stream. We've already gotten the anniversary in-game started. I'm actually playing it as we were recording this, but yeah, we kind of have this, and then we also have the banners coming out tonight. So stay tuned for summons. We'll see if we do a live stream or not, depending on if they drop the DDL early or not. But without further ado, let's hop into the concept. So obviously we have both of them here. We have a Super Saiyan 4 one, and then we have this one right here, Super Saiyan God, Goku, and Vegeta. Now this was made, technically at least started, before we saw what the LRs were exactly. So this is why for this concept I didn't put the like their actual art that we already have. This one does, so yeah. But yeah, let's go. So this one was made by Inferno. So I mean, I guess you could kind of go over it if you wanted to, since you made it.
Yeah. All right. So for the LR Super Saiyan 4s, as you see on screen, stats are pretty good. 21,000 to both HP and offenses, 15,000 to defense. I mean, that's the makings of a really defensive, and they're gonna hit hard as well. I mean, the key to a really overpowered unit is their stats. That's a lot of it is their stats. So yeah, starting off with good stats, I feel like gives you a better chance at a really good unit. So that's why I went with such high stats. Let's be honest, this probably isn't likely. If they have 15,000 defense, they're not gonna have 21,000 attack. That's how it's gonna be balanced.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I just did it because I want these are, like, in my opinion, like the best units in the game. They look too good. So leader skill is Fusion Warrior, or Giant 8 Power, Great 8 Power. Category allies, Key +3 and full 170 across the board there. So I think Great 8 Power needed. Oh, I don't remember. Is Great 8 Power the 170 lead? Is Susan 4 needed the 170?
I could check real quick,
because I know he leads Shadow Dragon 150. I don't know if he leads Great 8 Power also 150, or if he leads full 170 for Great 8 Power.
Yeah, full 170.
Alright, so yeah, so this is just like another Great Power lead, and then Fusion Warrior is the main draw of this. Basically every fusion, so Super 17, Murasamasu,
Katara,
and Fusion, they're all on the same team together. So I think that'd be really sick. And it was difficult to think of what the second category would be, so I just chose Great 8 Power just because I don't know, Super Saiyan 4s, why not?
Yeah.
So that's about it for this first picture here. So now we have the passive and the super attack. So 12 key super attack, Common Mount, Final Flash. Basically, I'm thinking this is the Super Saiyan 4s, the current LR Super Saiyan 4s. They're 18 keys put together, but reanimated to look good, obviously. That's what this would be. It massively raises their defense for one turn and does Mega Colossal. So as you see, both super attacks are going to be doing Mega Colossal. They're massively raising defense on their 12 key, which is really good because you'll see in their passive why that's going to be really important for them. Their 18 key is the Final Shine in Dragon Fist. So we got confirmed from the files that they're doing a Final Shine attack in Dragon Fist. So that means it is definitely their 18 key. So there was no speculating here, because this concept was made. Obviously, this one was made after we already knew all the stuff, whereas it was started before.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one greatly raises attack and raises defense for one turn. A pretty good effect. Gonna make them hit really hard, and then, like I said, with the passive, you'll see why their 12 key is really good for them as well, paired up with their 18 key as well. So let's look at the passive here. Magnificent Power of the Great Ape is what I called it. Just thought of any random name. There's not really a reason behind it, but anyway, attack and defense was 177 for the 7-year anniversary. That's why I went for the 7s. Reduces damage by 40% right off the gate. Attack and defense was 77% when performing a super attack. And then another attack plus 70% when performing an ultra super attack. So they're going to hit like Goku and Frieza levels, harder than that actually, because Goku and Frieza don't start off at 177, they start off at 77. So yeah. They're going to hit really hard. Key +2 per keys for obtained, similar to Super Saiyan 4, so exactly what I did. Launches an additional super attack when keys 18 or higher. Because of their orb mechanic, I don't think it's going to be difficult to get them 18 keys. So they're going to be doing another 12 key, which is why their 12 key effect, being massively raised defense, is really important for them. Then they also obviously have their traditional medium chance of countering super attacks. That I'm not actually sure what the animation would be. I have to. They can surprise me on that. I'm not sure. And then they fuse when the conditions are met. So that passive right there, I mean, just look at it. It looks dumb because they're hitting harder than Goku and Frieza. They're just gonna be hitting harder.
Yeah.
And their defense is gonna be insanely high because they're reducing damage. And they raise their defense on ATK and they're massively raising it on, like, it's stupid. It's not Dokkan, like, it doesn't make sense. Like, Dokkan would never do something this overpowered. But these speculations we don't care. We're gonna make them OP of course we are. We want them to be definitive best units in the game. So that's why I went crazy. So their active skill, just 3 turns. 3 turns and you can fuse. That's all it is. Easy. Link, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, GT, Saiyan War, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. I'm not sure if they're gonna have the Saiyan Lineage. I just gave it to them. They might have. They could have Shocking Speed instead, but usually they take off Shocking Speed off of the LR Super Saiyan 4s.
Yeah.
And instead they might have Kamehameha.
Yeah, that's
but
what Super Saiyan.
I don't know if they're gonna do a Kamehameha. If my 12 key is correct, then they would. But I decided not to give them the link here just because Saiyan Lineage is just such a goated link, and it helps with key and just like linkage with other units that are Saiyans. And a lot of new good Saiyan units have Saiyan Lineage, so I think it'll help them age a bit better. Categories: Shadow Dragon Saga, Pure Saiyans, Kamehameha, Giant Power, GT Heroes, Accelerated Battle, Battle Fate, Fusion, Final Trump Card, Join Forces, Fusion Warrior, and Time Limit. Thus, also obviously accounting for the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's categories. That's why they're on Accelerated Battle, Fusion, Final Jump Card, Fusion Warrior, Time Limit. Let me know if I forgot any. I don't think I did. I was trying to think, but I'm pretty sure I got them all. But if I did, let me know for sure. Obviously, they'd be on the other category that you made up.
Yeah, there's another category I made up.
If that category ends up being a thing, you'll see though. So that is pretty much it for them. Now we're gonna move on to the big bad boy, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You know, this is where things start getting dummy. I still think that the Super Saiyan 4's base are still really good as well. Even like compared to him, they're still, I think, really good. So it's 12 7 key, the Bluff Kamehameha Surprise. I'm assuming I was thinking it's gonna be something similar to the Legends Green card. That can like he'll go with the Bluff Kamehameha, but and then into some other combo. That's basically what it is, and it greatly raises defense for 3 turns. There's no need to add the 3 turns, really. When you see his kit, there's no need. It's OP, but who cares, like we said. The 18 to 24 key is a Big Bang Kamehameha times 100. I assume this is going to be the animation from Fighters. We'll see, but I assume that's what it's going to be. Since we already have the int one with the normal Big Bang, I assume we're just going to have the actual like huge Fighters one with the Goku and Vegeta from the sides. And if you know what the Fighters one does, you're gonna see. I kind of try to replicate how that would work in Dokkan. So that one greatly raises attack for 3 turns, and they both do Mega Blossom still. So still doing a lot of damage. Passive: Fuse Fighter to Combat Despair. Key +3 at the start, just flat key +3. Then they get key +2 per key sphere obtained. So still having that ability like the Super Saiyan 4 base versions. Then he gets 200% attack and defense. I did that because the int one, but you ended up doing that as well. So I guess it was just coincidence. It works out because usually anniversary LRs are kind of mirrored in that respect. Attack +100%, attack and defense +100% when performing a super attack. So, man, you're already seeing it's crazy. Critical hit when attacking, performs a critical hit attack. So basically, they're guaranteed critting. He's guaranteed critting. Launches 2 additional attacks, each of which have a high chance of becoming a super attack. So he guaranteed launching 2 normals, but then they each have 50% chances to be super, so he can do up to 4 super attacks in turn. Similar to the Super Saiyan 3 Goku that just came out for New Year's. Basically, that same effect. Then he's keeping his ability to lower attack and defense for extreme class enemies, similar to the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I kept that. This thing is where it gets dumb. Guards all attacks within the same turn after receiving an attack. If you guys don't know, this is the same ability that West Kai has, where she takes an attack, and then the attacks after that one attack are guarded. So, and usually with her, it's like, ooh, you take an attack, but you take a lot of damage. He's not taking a lot of damage on that first attack because he has high defense anyway. And then if it's a super attack, I mean, look at the next part. Great chance of evading and countering with tremendous power. Good chance he's just going to counter the super attack anyway. Now, that is true though. If he does do that, then that means he's not going to be activating his guard because he didn't take a hit. He'd have to take it later, but at least it wouldn't be from a super attack, right?
Yeah.
He gets hit by only a normal. He's not going to take damage on normals. His attack and defense are too high.
Yeah.
Even in slot 1, he'll be fine with 200% attack and defense because his stats
is 15. Yeah.
So he'll look good anyway. But in slot 2 or 3, his defense is crazy because he's getting it on super as well. He's getting 100%. And then this is the part that I was saying. So when HP is 50% or less, you're getting key plus 12, basically trying to guarantee yourself a 24 key super attack. I could have just said key plus 24 if I wanted to, but I don't think it's necessary. And then attack was 100%. That's once only. Once only. Honestly, if I wanted to make it even crazier, I'd put attack plus 100% when performing a super attack.
Yeah, if you guys know the fighters, that's what he was trying to replicate. When you do the 18 key, the fighters Big Bang Kamehameha times 100, it's like supposed to, it just one shots. It one shots any person, like legit from any health range at one shot. So that's kind of what he was trying to mimic here.
Yeah, basically, he's guaranteed critting already. So giving him, and then you see all the attack in his passive. That's 400%, but it's way more than that because it's multiplied differently with the 100% on super and all that.
Yeah.
So he just ends up doing crazy damage. And then his 12 key as well, because he's also going to be probably doing 4 super attacks. There's a good chance he could do that in a turn. Yeah. So OP, definitely best unit in the game at the moment. If he was to come out, we'll see if he's built anything like this. I doubt he's going to be like this. I bet he's going to be a little bit more toned down, to mimic units closer than that. But besides that, there was just some links. What were the links?
Oh yeah, I saw Fuse Fighter and Kamehameha.
Fuse Fighter and Kamehameha. Those are the only change links.
Yeah.
And besides that, it's just the same as before. So
yeah,
that's it. Same categories, of course. So that is about it from the Super Saiyan 4 variant of the LRs. Now you got the blues.
Now the blue, the gods themselves. So we got LR, Super Saiyan God, Son Goku, and Vegeta. Their stats right here. This is what they're looking like. Definitely more realistic, I'd say.
Yeah, this is more.
It's like 19,000 HP, 22,000. It's a lot of attack still. 13,500 defense, still very, very good. Leader skill, going to be movie heroes category and eternal rivalry. That's the new category I was thinking of. Category, I should have put allies there. Category allies, key plus 3 HP attack and defense, plus 170%. So full 170 lead. Movie heroes finally getting the lead it needs. A lot of the "eed" in there. And then eternal rivalry is going to be, obviously, it's basically just a Goku Vegeta category. Honestly, that's pretty much it. Actually, yeah, because it's supposed to just be Goku Vegeta. So
yeah, pretty much.
That category would be like one of the best categories in the game. This would be one of the better lead skills in the game.
Yeah,
especially all the movie heroes supposed to be done this year.
Because you're just adding movie heroes units onto like a team of Goku Vegeta. So you can put still have units like Teepon and Osha, Gogetas, and some like Goten and Trunks.
Yeah.
Superheroes.
Super Saiyan 3 Goku's gonna be there soon.
He'd already be in the category.
He'd be in the category, yeah. But yeah, it's pretty good leader skill, I'd say. Definitely we need this. I really want to see this tonight. Hopefully this is their leader skill. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
For their super attacks, 12 key super attack is the godly combination. I didn't really know what to call this because I feel like it's just going to be kind of some of their combos that they were doing while they were in God, but they weren't fighting together, but they'll combine them. I feel like that's what they're going to do, so I just called it godly combination.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
And greatly raised attack for 1 turn, raises defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage. Then on the 18 key, it's the God Bind and God Heat Flash, so I'm assuming like Goku would probably God Bind and then God Heat Flash. Probably a little more combo in the beginning, but yeah, this is practically the super attack there. Massively raises defense. Raises defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage. I think it says to enemy, but whatever. But yeah, got the mega colossal on both. Massively raised defense, just it was different for the Super Saiyan forces on the 12 key, but yeah. They do be raising their defense massively. For the passive combination of the legendary Saiyans, attack and defense plus 177%. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres. Now I did this because I want to hopefully see maybe them helping out the blue boys, the LR blue boys, because they'll be on a lot of teams together actually.
Yeah.
nearly almost all of their teams. I feel like they'd be together on, except for like USS and obviously movie years respectively. But yeah, I want to see this guy help them out. Hopefully they'd link up very well. They'd be on a lot of teams together, and I think they can make the Blue Boys really shine. Actually, I think they actually could. They don't even have to support. Like, I thought about putting support on them, like per orb or something, like how you need a certain amount of orbs, but I didn't, because I still feel like this is good enough. Then attack and defense plus 17% per key sphere obtained. Now this isn't when performing an attack, so it's not going to be like the GTs, it's more like the androids, which is still very good, definitely. And then key plus 1 per rainbow key sphere obtained. So that's pretty good LR key mechanic. You know, obviously with this, they don't start with key, at least in this this form of them. So having this is definitely going to help them. Attack plus 50% when performing an ultra super attack. So specifically the 18 key, they'll do more damage. And then guaranteed additional super attack if 5 or more key spheres are obtained. High chance to evade enemies' attacks when 6 or more key spheres are obtained, and then guards all attacks if 7 or more key spheres are obtained. So
that goes dumb. It's just dumb because it's like they'll guard and dodge with 7.
Yeah, it's kind of like Janembu. Does has a high chance to dodge and he can guard.
Yeah, it's like it's dumb. It's stupid. It's dumb. And then they're orb changing.
Yeah, and they get a guaranteed super attack as well in that turn, so they'll be raising their they'll raise their defense for 1 turn. So that's pretty good. They're pretty stupid in this form. I mean, even this I feel like is good enough to be like the best unit in the game. I think this is a good enough kit because high chance to dodge. Then you can get guard and additional supers, massively raise on there. The stats are very good still as well. Links, we can go down here. Oh yeah, end of the passive, by the way, transforms obviously when conditions are met. But let me just skip the links real quick. Saiyan warrior race, godly power, super Saiyan, prepared for battle, experienced fighters, fierce battle, legendary power. Very good link set as well. So yeah, this unit I think would be the best unit in the game. But active skill, transformation. Transforms can when entering attacking turn. Just like Golden Frieza, bro. Just like Golden Frieza. They can just transform whenever, right? Now, I would love to see a unit that can transform and just go back and forth whenever they want, but I don't know when they'll do that. But this is like, I feel like this is good. Like, just, you know, okay, so this form seems like a really good defensive form, honestly, because, you know, they're going to be doing good damage, but they're going to be like, you know, the dodge, the guard, getting more supers for their defense. They're going to be good defensively in this form, so I feel like sticking with this, or you could go to the uber offensive version where we're going down here, and you'll see it's way more offensive than this version is. At least I believe so. From looking at it, it seems like they are. Alright, now. Categories: Movie Heroes, Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, Joint Forces, Kamehameha, All Out Struggle, Transformation Boost, Eternal Rivalry. So the only one I was kind of weird on, I didn't know All Out Struggle. I think they will be though, because of we've never seen this fight in Dokkan before, like the Gallic Kamehameha. So we don't know, but I assume that they'll be on All Out Struggle just because they were struggling for real.
Yeah.
So I assume they will. And yeah, that's pretty much the God transformation. So now we'll go on to the blues, and we've got, you know, LR Super Saiyan Blue, Son Goku, and Vegeta. Then obviously this is their art. We have the arts, remember, but like I said, this was made. I mean, I could have added their art for this one, but the whole project, this was made before we saw their art. So yeah. Super attack, 12 key super attack, cosmic combination. Now I took the cosmic part, and then combination, obviously, it's just, you know, combination again. Cosmic is from the super attacks from Legends of the tag LF. I just basically, they both started with cosmic, so I was like, okay, well, cosmic, sure. Yep. And yeah, greatly raises attack for 3 turns and causes mega colossal damage to enemy. And then they also have the UI Goku, Evolution Blue Vegeta, Tau mechanic, the high chance to perform a crit on as well on Super. So if they double Super, they're getting the guaranteed crits. And then for their 18 key Gallic Kamehameha, obviously this right here. Can't wait to see that animation in game. But yeah, they greatly raise defense for 3 turns, and then mega colossal damage, and then also have that crit chance as well. Kind of the opposite of the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Now, passive as your duo. E plus 3, and then that's the start turn. Attack and defense plus 200%. Attack plus 77% when performing a super attack. Then ki +1 in attack and defense +7 per attack performed, up to ki +7 in attack and defense 49%. So 7 attacks, they get their full passive active. Great chance to launch up to 3 additional attacks, launch an additional ultra super. Remember I say that, ultra super attack when each time the character performs 3 or more attacks during battle. So basically, if they perform 3 attacks, like these 3, well, technically this is counting the first super.
It counts
attack.
the first super attack.
So yeah, if they get this,
they get 2 of those attacks to go off.
yeah, they get an additional ultra super attack if they get that to go off. So this is basically taking from the Dokkan Fest Trunks. His passive is worded the exact same way, like that. So pretty stupid considering you know, on his super attacks, if he's getting super attacks on those, I mean they're not super attacks, they're just normal attacks. But say you get the super attack, you get the crit. He's gonna have a high chance to crit on all those normals, so that's pretty good. And then if you get that, you get the ultra super attack again, and that's a greatly raise.
Yep.
And it's pretty insane. And then what? Yeah, we're right here. Reduces damage received by 37% when HP is 57% or higher. So they get damage reduction when their HP is high, and then when they're low, they guard all attacks. And then last additional attack plus 50% when ki is 24. So yeah, that's pretty much them. You can see they're definitely a lot more attack focused. Necessarily, they do still have the defensive, like, you know, defensive utility. But I feel like with the orbs, the amount of orbs you can get, because they're not orb changing in this form. But I feel like with the amount of orbs they're getting in their God form, I feel like they're going to be more defensive in that form, and then way more offensive here. They're just going to be just dishing out so many attacks with crits, and yeah, and they still do have like damage reduction and guard. They can still defend their themselves, but a lot of their attack and stuff is going to be coming from, or for their defense is going to be coming from the God form. Then the only links that change is Warrior Gods. For Godly Power changes to Warrior Gods, and then I changed Experienced Fighters to Shocking Speed, just so they could work better with like a more variety of units. So Prepare for Battle and Shocking Speed, very good. Obviously, you know, what's the Tech Gogeta, SCR, Vegeta units, they have that stuff.
Yeah.
So they are, yeah, they're chilling, honestly, and the category's the same. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the God duo right there. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed those concepts, you know, let me know what you guys think of them. Who do you guys think is better out of these guys? Let me know in the comments below, because I think they're both very good in their own rights. Definitely can put up a fight for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.